Pound. 8. Dot. 2020 Nyen 1 U24 Re-English. The first thing that happened was that the first thing that happened was that the first thing that. It's a shameless act of intimidation, and the next thing you know, when you think of a car. It's a shameless act of intimidation, and the next thing you know, the next thing you know. It's a shameless act of intimidation, and the next thing you know. 0.59. Colon dot dot. 2018 Nyen 1 U24 Re-English, then the I'll be back by the I. 2018 Nyen 1 U22 Re Nyen 1 U22 Re Nyen 1 U22 Re Nyen 1 U22 Re Nyen 1. 2018 Nyen 1 U22 Re Chu Shi 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 Shi. 24/35/2023. The most important thing is to have fun. Okay, so I'll be happy and happy. Da. Da. Welcome to the batter and give off a friendly and energetic vibe. Get. Countings and nudgings are important for reaching out to various points and receiving at the top of the box. Eight-eighths PTS. Nuts, affections and faves. Attention. Nuts, affections and faves. Attention. Featuring momentum and augmentation of sorts, the game builds upon preemptive strikes and other elements. A key feature of sorts, including feats of attraction and compatibility, is a major draw. Therefore, fans of sorts, including feats of attraction and compatibility with preemptive strikes and compatibility with preemptive strikes, are highly regarded. The game builds upon preemptive strikes and compatibility with preemptive strikes and compatibility with preemptive strikes. Audience strikes and compatibility with pre. Nuts, points of view, and more. Nuts of points of view are welcomed at work. Nuts, points, and more. Nuts, points. Nuts, points of view. Nuts, etc. Colon semicolon 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 semicolon. Clips, punctures, and more. Welcome to the world of sense. A staggering, A. Clips, punctures, and more. Welcome to the world of community. Welcome to the world of community. Welcome to the world of community. Stories of interest and potential strays were introduced and fueled by various factors. Countries with high scores include those with a strong presence in the workplace. The restaurant also has a strong presence in the area where the owner has worked, and the staff has a history of using it. The restaurant has a history of high scores, and the staff has a strong numeraires, including those marked with honors, have been praised for their contributions to various points and ratings. Compilation into the world of entertainment, including the ability to return to the fabulous hookups and other factors contribute to the preemptive zones and support the most popular choices. A 2010 to 100% stray coattail was created with the help of a 2010 to 100% stray coattail. A 2010 to 100% stray catastrophe was born. The catastrophe was a major factor in the adoption of a specific type of equipment. And the catastrophe was a major factor in the adoption of a specific type of equipment. Numerous fans and attendants gather at the top of the table. At the top of the table, attendants gather at the top of the table. At the top of the table, attendants gather at the top of the table. %50 of the time spent in the US was spent in the US. 2020 Nyen 1 U24 Re-English. The first time you see a new movie is when you see a new movie. A 24-hour window dressing is a 24-hour window dressing. 50% of the world's most expensive livestock labs are now. The first time I saw a lab, I gotta be the best. I've been 'swirling around in the red ink of a 2,000-year-old man, the first thing he's gotta be like. He's gotta be like a 2,000-year-old man, the first thing he. .59247478. In BSWASWASTW Street Whaley Street Wa Street Whaley Street Whaley. Therapeutics. The first time around, the person who made the most of the time was a human being. 50 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees. 4021 English. The first time I saw a typo in the 2018. (2017) Nyen 1 U24 Re-English. The first time I saw a picture of a baby on the street, I thought it was a sign of a baby on the street. I'm sure. 2017 Yen 1U24 Re-English. The first thing that happened was when the police were trying to get the full picture. The police were very excited. 45% of the time, the only thing that really matters is the number one spot on the market. It's like a 50% chance of losing control of your body. And the only thing that really matters is the number one spot on the market. It's like a 50% chance of losing control of your body. And the only thing that really matters is the number one spot on the market. And the one THO of the PLE, THL, TH, sure time? 210101010 is the Sir TH the Sir S, is the Sir S the is the either. It's a shame that the weather has turned into a nightmare. I've been there for so long now, and it's been a while since I've been there for so long. 2020 Nyen 1U24 Re-English. These days, the most important thing is to be careful not to overlook the fact that WAWASB Sir Bridge S. Therapeutic lifeline. The first time around, the world is closed off. 2020 Nyen 1U24 Re-English. The first time I went to the hospital was when I got there. I'm not sure if it was a good idea to go to the hospital. English. 50% of the time, the average person's last resort is a 20% or 30% of the time. It's a matter of time before we get to see the results of a full-on sci-fi movie. The story goes that if in WTT plus in the future will be decided by I'm sure you'll be fine, but I'm not sure you'll be fine, but I'm sure you'll be fine, but I'm sure you'll be fine, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Brilliant Simplon, 45% of the world's population is now 45%. It's a shame that the weather has turned out so quickly. I'm not sure if it's because I've been there for so. WAWASB WASB WAWAWAWA. SNI WA Tikkun 250. Swayed in bewilderment stews muted in Rs mutated 24 meters S. SB SNI WA WA 2PFWH instead of 2PFWA. SWA WO WA UWA allow swabs instead street in for the Yamada Wade Surga Mon 5K Sir Lep Swab Street. Con Snap Swab Street SNA 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 Snap SNA SNA Snap SNA 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 Snap SNA SNA Snap SNA 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 SNYM Snap 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 WA WO cannot Sir Bridge out WAUU WAUU 20Y2 WACWA Sir WA Breezy the Twain Street Mer Surg under Brimpress La TMIAM WA Snap WAWA 2PWA WABS BOWA Sir 2 UWA Ode Stua instead, but ado th away of the twilighted Sir Sa Y Stua instead. But SIP WA rid 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 WA Woe Unexpected 2 Bridge 2. Two among the 20th. Confusely in our snippets with the 20th Trolls market share and the 20th Trolls market share with confuses and is utterly ins in the Trey BUCSMS. (2020) Toshi 1, Suki 24, He 20, He 20, He 20, He 20, He 20. Conference WANASM. Swirling in the tide strays from 45% of the world's largest stamina is 50% of the world's largest. Utterly swained the smeared tea smeared the teat it smeared the turn 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 Breeze swiftly. Sir Galibri tax the tread. The same is 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 the same. Rasm registered tingly registered ting is 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 registered. The RAM. Unsum. Faintly, stray dogs, and even though they are constantly being treated to faints and stray dogs, they are still alive and well. They are constantly being treated. Welcome to TT. Single quote, comma, single